And now, Stormwatch meteorologist Christian Boatler with your full 7-day forecast.
Howdy y'all, let's take a dive into the weather today into the rest of the week. Right now it is 39 degrees, clear skies but foggy conditions this morning in Beckley and across the region. And over the next 12 hours we are going to see temperatures getting back into the lower 60s before falling back into the 40s and 30s overnight once again. And we do have freeze warnings, watches and frost advisories across the Northeast, including parts of our area, mainly eastern Fayette, parts of Nicholas, Greenbrier and Pocahontas counties are under both frost advisories and freeze watches until 9 o'clock this morning. Taking a look at the radar, not much of anything in our area. No clouds either, making the temperatures all that much chillier. And we are going to take a look out west to nothing once again. We only have that rain towards the Carolina coast, but otherwise we're in the clear for an extended amount of time. We do have fog, particularly in Nicholas County, but also strewn across the region, so make sure you drive slowly and have your low beams on as you go through the morning commute. We're at 56 in Denver, 61 in Los Angeles, 47 in Chicago, 70 in Atlanta. Right now we are below average temperatures across the eastern third of the country, warmer on the in the western half of the country and the Central Plains as well, up until the California coast at the very least. 63 is our high today. We'll have that morning fog, then we'll clear out today. Southeast winds about 5 miles per hour at their best. And we do have dry air pushing through the area. The browns and blacks resemble that dry air pushing through the area, going to stay all the way into the central states as well, keeping us dry for an extended period of time. We're looking at the future temperatures. We're going to drop back into the 40s and 30s tomorrow morning. So a lot of the same. Greenbrier and Pocahontas counties will be under a freeze warning, a freeze watch, until 9 o'clock this Friday morning, I should say, and then we'll get back into the lower 60s. We have this high pressure sitting in the northeast for a couple of days before going off towards the Atlantic coast, where this coastal low will then move up into the mid-Atlantic, giving us a very slight chance of a shower or two in our eastern counties before pushing off from the mid-Atlantic and going back into the Atlantic Ocean, giving us yet again drier conditions through most of the next work week. We'll stay drier and warmer over the next 6 to 10 days. The western part of the country will stay a bit wetter as we go through the next 6 to 10 days. We have been above average for most of the last 2 weeks, so we were below average yesterday and continue to stay below average for the rest of the week until we straddle that line of average temperatures for the next 10 days or so. Here's your 7-day forecast. We have that morning fog before we stay cool for the rest of the week. Going into the weekend, warming up a bit and staying dry as well into the next work week. But that's your forecast. We'll have news and so much more right after the break.